The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
The brain cell is gone.
What are you talking about?
It's almost like we're a crew that it's chaotic. Weird.
That's ridiculous,
half
Scott.
of the brain cell is gone. Half of the brain cell is gone.
Yeah, we're all sharing half of a brain cell, and I you know what?
Okay, Lilia is really smart and actually is, not an idiot, so we'll be fine. It's fine.
That's debatable.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not sure if we're fine, but I know what we are.
We're live.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome to
darlings.
our pregame shenanigans as we talk about sharing brain cells. And welcome to another episode of the Chaos Crew, where we are going to be playing more Acquisitions Incorporated, Orrery of the Wanderer. Gosh, a lot of stuff happened last time. So basically, the party's been looking for pieces of an artifact called the Orrery of the Wanderer. Seems to have like space-time powers. But in their little quest to find it, at the behest of Dran of Acquisitions Incorporated, they've run into quite a few Acquisitions Incorporated franchises that have been destroyed, seemingly by Dran Enterprises. So they went to Luskan, found the secret headquarters of Dran Enterprises, and have been going through the portal network they have set up there, including going to the Amadron Prime warehouse and finding merchandise of themselves, helping a storm-racked ship sort of safely get to port, and then this big river barge battle last time with Aralee cutting a giant snake and Patience blowing up a barge of fireworks, freaking Sunspot just running across, turning into a dragon for 0.5 seconds. It was great. It was great.
One day it's got to stay.
Dylan, can I say something?
Sure.
I'm disappointed that me and Aralee don't have action figures. What the heck is this about?
Well,
we saved the goddamn multiverse? How dare!
You might have action figures somewhere else, but you know.
And like, who would have wanted an adorable tiny Lilia? Just saying.
I was thinking that we have plushies and they have action figures.
That makes sense. I mean, we know Aralee has a fan club, so
somehow. Yeah.
Somehow, exactly.
And I'm building a cult, so
yeah, exactly. And during their trip
I'm
to the
becoming
portal
my
network,
parents. This is awful.
During their trip to the portal network, they did run into a mind flayer who had a bunch of business cards that seemed to indicate his name was Slorax the Unstoppable, who is a member of a group called the Six. So that's a thing. But you guys have just gone. Are they
sinister, Dylan?
I'll never tell. You had just gone through a portal with a green gemstone.
Green gemstone. Oh, wait.
Yeah, exactly. And I have box text to read.
Oh no.
Didn't we say we were gonna go for the pearl, or was that?
No, you guys said
we said green because
I
was like, green, let's go.
Okay, sure.
So, at last, you step through the iron door that leads into a palatial room on Dran Enterprises' headquarters ship. A placard on one richly polished wooden wall reads, "The Maverick." Two dazzling chandeliers, fine paintings, and lacquered chairs and tables set with gold trim decorate this opulent and expansive study. Large, curved windows to all sides reveal that you are below decks and far out at sea, the ship's wake extending behind it under clear skies. But you are not alone. So basically, with all the stuff that you guys were going through, the portal network, I've secretly been tracking failure points, which are a one-time little thing where basically you guys have been racing, whether you knew it or not, against the Mind Flayer and his minions. Luckily, however, you guys only got 2.
Hey!
Yeah!
So you arrive and find that the only person in the room with you is a half-elf woman who has big shoulder pads with like little studs. She's wearing blue. She is bald, or bald enough, to matter. And she looks a lot like Omen Dran. The only real difference is that her tabard, instead of having the Ak Ink symbol, has the double D's of Dran Enterprises.
Oh, I bet she got them double D's.
Wait, is this his sister, if I remember right?
She got double D's in a few ways. Heyo.
That's
And
exactly what I was saying.
She looks up from some
I got you.
paperwork as you come in, and she says, "Well, hello there."
Hi.
Are you
Hey.
Omen Dran?
Wow, that's Omen Dran. He has bigger
Says,
assets than I
No,
remember.
she's in real life. She's not drawn.
Oh.
You take a D inspiration point for that. You lose inspiration.
What?
He
That was a good
says,
one.
"I am a Dran, but I am not my twin brother. I am Auspicia Dran,
Nice to meet you,
CEO
I'm Lilia.
of Dran Enterprises." Do you come forward? Shake hand.
Yeah. Hi.
Tell me, what are your surface thoughts, Lilia?
Oh,
Oh, is she trying to?
Oh, you don't know.
Well,
Oh, okay.
you're
Well, she's just kind of tired, and also like is sad that that one dude didn't want to be her friend. Um,
So she shakes your hand and she motions and says, "Ah, Lilia Starbit, I've heard of you. Please take a seat.
she takes a cushy seat,
You seem quite tired."
feet dangling.
Hmm.
Um,
Hey, do you know where there's like an Orrery or something? We were trying to
yeah,
find
we're
one.
looking for an Orrery.
Orrery. Hmm.
Or like a piece of it.
It was wandering
Yes.
around here somewhere.
This is
It
like the
is.
fourth item that I've been looking for that's been broken up into pieces. Is really a problem.
Oh, I know quite well, Lilia Starbit. I've had my own interest in the Rod of Seven Parts in the past. In fact,
That doesn't
you're...
exist anymore.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware.
It will never exist again.
Yes, well, I don't feel particularly bad about that, I suppose. The last time that I had one of the pieces, I kind of turned into a big spider demon with wolf heads, and then I kind of died on a cloud giant's castle. It was very messy business.
Oh yeah, everybody's done that at least once in their life.
Right? Exactly.
did it twice.
So
Wait,
Sunspot's
no.
looking around like, is this normal?
Patience just shrugs and looks at you. Mm.
It was very
I
nasty
haven't done it
business.
twice.
If Force Grey hadn't been there to stop me, who knows what would have happened to Faerun, I could say.
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking for the Orrery of the Wanderer. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been keeping abreast of your journey through my headquarters here.
Why do you keep using these words, though?
I think they fit.
Last
so-
today we were attacked by giant bulls. Today we're talking.
God, that's right.
What?
That was complete
What?
misunderstanding.
A breast seemed to fit very snugly.
Yeah, yeah. In her double D's. Mm-hmm.
I've been aware of your little organization since you first came into possession of the Orrery pieces. Ever since your, what is her name? Solaris. Solaris Never Ember now, I believe.
Look over at her.
Ever since she used of the Orrery to teleport you all.
Which
I've
time?
known-
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta be a little more specific. She
several
uses it a
times.
lot.
It was all three pieces, three uses in very short order. It kind of drew a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Yes, I know about the Orrery. And I may have some pieces of the Orrery, actually.
Pieces, as in plural.
Yes. Tell me, what exactly did you run into in the portal network? Tell me.
Well, a lot of fireworks.
There was a boat. There were boats. There were multiple boats. There was one where it was in the storm,
On a
and the
boat
other
now.
one.
I like boats.
Oh my god! There's so many boats.
Oh, and we did help out with Amadron.
Yeah,
That's kind of you.
yeah.
I have an action figure.
Certainly do.
There was a mind flare chasing us. I think that's what they're called.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
and
that
he's
dude.
not very for somebody who's a mind flare. He's not very subtle.
Oh, there was like in like the main like portal nexus room. There's a dead body. We
That
found
is
that.
most unfortunate. I believe his birthday was coming up. She pulls out her calendar, and she sort of marks that off. Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Oh, he's 2 days from retirement.
These things happen, though. Our business is a dangerous one here at Dran Enterprises. Although I think you'd find my brother does not keep track of birthdays quite as I do.
I've never met your brother, so I can't say.
Consider yourself lucky.
Isn't he a cleric?
He is, yes, as I understand it. Although his
That means nothing.
patron deity has been here and there over the years.
Who's his patron deity? I've got like 3 of those.
Well, back on our homeworld, where we are from, it was a goddess named Evandra. And after certain...
So, can I roll a religion check?
Sure.
Okay.
And after certain situations, different for both of us, I believe it's Timora now.
I
Oh,
Don't know
got,
that one.
Timora, that's right.
I got a 15. Do I know about her?
Evandra?
Yeah.
Evandra was indeed Omendron's original goddess when they first started AC Inc. playing 4th edition. Evandra was the goddess of adventure
Okay.
in the Nintir Vale setting.
Okay.
She's
I was just wondering.
she has the distinct honor of being the only goddess without an actual domain. She was a wandering goddess. I guess Torog also didn't, but he had the Underdark, so whatever.
Gotcha.
That old
Gotcha.
thing.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah, of course.
Can you give us a quick refresher on Timora?
Yes.
I know it's one of the main
Timora.
gods of the Forgotten Realms, but I can never remember. All the ones with T's, they kind of blur together for me.
There are quite a few. Timora is the goddess of good fortune. Basically, her and her sister Bashaba, who is the goddess of misfortune, is also the reason Viari is dead. We're basically part of the same goddess, Taiki, at one point, and then they sort of got split. And now both of them basically want to try and merge and become like the prime fortune god, basically.
Fusion, huh?
As you do. But Auspicia says, yes, I have multiple pieces of the Orrery of the Wanderer in my possession. Over a year ago now, the benefactors of this mind flayer you ran into, a group called the Six, they came into possession of one of the pieces called the Fargear. And, well, to foil them, as well as my brother and his Acquisitions Incorporated, I started collecting the pieces myself. As I understand it, you also have 2 pieces in your possession. The timepiece of travel and the rotor of return.
I turned to Sunspot and I'm like, do we?
Yeah,
Yami
We
says,
got
yeah,
the-
we have these.
Oh, okay.
the teleporty thingy that Solaris uses, and Yami has a piece that she never uses.
Hey, I used it once. Actually,
Well,
I used it I just used it last session, actually. Hold on.
Well, let's just keep it that way, because bad
Okay.
things happen when we use these
That's
things.
true.
What does it do?
Are they like power stones or something?
She says, in a way, when you put them all together in the Orrery housing, they evidently have power to open portals and manipulate planar energies. It reminds me a lot of the Wandering Crypt from my childhood.
Can I roll some check for that? Wandering Crypt?
Sure.
That sounds familiar out of
probably-
character.
Is
Probably
there?
like history or something.
Yeah.
Is there? Why is everybody after this thing? Like, I'm not even sure why we're going after it, but you know.
Well, as
Phenomenal
I
cosmic power.
that would be nice, of course. That's one of the reasons we were after the Rod of Seven Parts. But as I said, I only became interested when this group called the Six started looking for it. As I understand it, and rumors are very shaky, I've had my best shady business dealers looking into it. The Six are an organization that very much don't like my brother. Understandable, but I, as his twin sister, I feel a certain familial connection there. And, well, the way I look at it, I would rather absorb Acquisitions Incorporated into Dran Incorporated than I would like to see it destroyed by these fanatics.
I think we ran into them on the way here.
From the sounds of it, yes.
So how many?
I believe the Six are responsible for the destruction of the franchises that you have run into in the past in Phandalin and Lighthouse between Luskan and Neverwinter.
Oh, that's where I got teleported.
Yeah. So like, how many pieces do you have?
2.
To
I have
to what?
I have the chronolometer and the
Oh.
dimensional loop. As I understand it, you have the timepiece of travel and the road of return. And the Six, they kicked this whole thing off by finding the Far Gear. But as I understand it, they've also come into possession of the Wheel of Stars. Very recently.
That's a cool name.
So
I
that's
like it.
I like
6. How many
stars.
pieces are there?
6.
Oh, so we have all of them. We just
So
gotta
what do we do now?
Mexican standoff this.
Mm.
It is an interesting situation, isn't it? What'd you get on your history checks?
Oh, 15 on the Wandering
15.
Crypt.
Oh
Whatever.
shit.
Okay.
I can history check too. I've been
Sure, go for
reading stuff. Sure.
Sunspot's
No,
too dumb for a history
Before
check.
before you tell me,
I'm not from around here. I'm from another world.
before you
Oh, so am I, dear.
before you tell me, I'm gonna flex my nerd brain. Is the Wandering Crypt one of Azarak's tombs?
No, I don't believe so.
I thought it was some liches too, but
You failed history check in real life.
I think you may be thinking of the Warlock's Crypt in the Forgotten Realms. That's because that's
okay.
Larlock's
Larlock, yeah,
domain.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Can I roll
Um,
history? Because I've been around for a long time.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
You know what? I feel left out. I'm just gonna roll one for funsies.
I'm gonna roll for Yami too. Why not?
Well, it's a -1, so that's 15.
Nice,
Okay.
same as me.
Nice.
You guys share the one brain cell.
I got a 7.
7. Okay.
I don't know anything.
So Aralee and Patience,
Somehow I got better than you, so.
you know, you guys both know the Wandering Crypt is evidently a dungeon that has a propensity for having entrances different places and sort of going around to different places. Supposedly it connects between worlds even, which according to Auspicia, she and Omen are evidently from a different world. So take that for what you will.
Well, Lilia's from a different world, so
That's true. That is true. You've also heard with a 15 that evidently the Wandering Crypt, some people say that it is a extension of Undermountain.
Mm.
Like that.
Mm.
And evidently, when Owen was a little kid, basically, his sister kind of went missing when they were adventuring in the Wandering Crypt, and he came out alone. So that's a thing too. You know, just... Yep.
Omen has always been a bitch.
Yeah.
Who can say what happened? Who can say what happened in the crypt? We don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. He makes deals pretty well.
I didn't. Lilia didn't say that, but I is thinking that Omen is a goddamn.
He can make. He got sent to hell as payment, and he was able to find a loophole in a pit fiend's contract, and that's saying something.
Yes, I believe my brother's made many questionable contracts. It's just the way he is, I suppose. He's a very driven boy. He always has been.
He needs a good documenter.
I
That one.
tend to agree.
How much do we know about them? I'll just shut up.
I will say, you asked where we go from here. The pieces are splayed all across the table. I do believe that the Six will be here any moment now to try and claim the pieces of the Orrery, which all of them are here that they don't have. Sort of points to Solaris and Yami and then to herself. So I think it's in the best interest of everyone if we work together when they arrive, just to make sure that they don't get their hands on that sort of thing. Enemy of an enemy.
So we ambush them.
That could work quite fine.
So they just want to. You all just want to destroy Acquisitions Incorporated.
I don't want to destroy Acquisitions Incorporated. I would like to take over Acquisitions Incorporated. It's a very messy business. Destroying assets doesn't seem savvy. My brother's put a lot of hard work into that. I can just run it better.
Well,
All right,
why do you
but
need
then-
it if you already have your own group?
Oh.
What's the point?
Expanding business.
An acquisition of Acquisitions Incorporated.
There you go. Smart girl.
I don't understand business.
So if we fight these people and we get those pieces, then we still have to deal with this.
Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, we can figure all of that out afterwards, let's say. And Yami sort of cracks her prosthetic hands and says, "We'll do that, Miss Dran."
Well, if you're a merchant, then maybe there's something we could trade for them.
Potentially. We would have to see. And as she is speaking, there is a flash of light. And the portal that you guys came in through flashes to life again. And Solaris, the Unstoppable, the Mind Flayer, with his tentacles braided into a handlebar mustache and wearing a monocle, appears alongside one of the hooded individuals that he was with. You guys fought at the river barge and stuff. It appears to be the only minion he has, from the looks of it. And Slorax sort of readjusts his monocle with his tentacle mustache and says, My, very busy, isn't it? Hand over the pieces of the Orrery.
And then what?
And we roll initiative.
No, you.
I got now one.
Boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Is there
Lilia,
some way we can do this peacefully? Oh, roll initiative.
Not with Slorax, he didn't want to. Okay.
What do you get? I have.
Yeah. Patience. What'd you get?
10.
10. Okay. Sunspot, how about you?
19.
19. Aralee.
I don't like your mustache. 21.
Whoa, jeez Louise. Okay.
That was a personal attack.
Well,
I got in total of 6, but I still have 1.
got it. Okay. So, from the looks of it, it looks like since Auspicia was able to tell you ahead of time with her precognitive abilities that the 6 would be here, it looks like Aralee and Sunspot, you guys will be able to go before Solaris is even able to do anything, or Yami, or any of that. So Aralee, it's your turn. You're in this palatial study of Auspicia Dran. There are big windows on 3 sides that look out over the ocean as the ship, the Maverick, is moving. Slorax and his hooded minion appear out of the portal. There are chandeliers hanging from above, all sorts of stuff. What would you like to do?
You should yeet one of them out the window.
I was muted.
You were definitely not muted there.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
We're
what do
so
you?
cute.
It's really cute.
I would just like to go for the big guy that I know is
Slorax,
knows
okay.
the problem. And I point my big buster sword at him that I just got, and I say, "Hand over the pieces, or the mustache is going."
He says, "Unlikely. Hand over the pieces, or your brain is going."
How high?
That's all I need. Goodbye.
How high is the ceiling?
Oh, I would say probably about 10 feet. It's relatively low.
Okay, I was gonna say if it was like ship cabin low, I was just gonna say jokingly she goes to get the sword and it's like tunk.
Uh-oh.
Gets it out and like knocks over a bunch of things.
Knock stuff off Auspicia's desk.
Mhm. Did you just do what I think you did?
Does she have weird tchotchkes?
I'm a champion, so a 19 is a crit.
Okay, so I'll ask you again, since we're at the beginning of the session. Did you want to go with the tables? Because that can go both ways.
I will say yes.
Okay.
However,
yes.
When you run up to him, Aralee, he's going to use his reaction to use the iconic affiliate of the 6 feature, Something Feels Off, which when a visible attacker within 5 feet makes an attack roll, he uses his reaction to unleash a pulse of distracting otherworldly power, imposing disadvantage on your attack roll.
Oh.
Because he doesn't want to get crit.
I don't blame him.
If you crit him again, I'm gonna laugh.
I didn't,
okay.
but it is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay, so
that's
the first attack. So are all 3 of my attacks disadvantage?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah, it probably functions like shield, and it's till the beginning of their next turn.
Yeah.
So at 22 for the second attack.
That'll hit.
And for the third attack, if I would stop dropping the thing. Come on. It's a natural 20. Come on. I can't.
All right.
20. Okay, but it's a 23. So okay. I rolled a 11 and a natural 20. So
okay.
Yeah.
Those will all hit anyway.
Yeah.
Thankfully, not any crits.
Yeah. God, I'm mad.
That was worth it.
I rolled a 19 and a 20.
That was worth it.
That's the most Aralee shit ever. Okay, I gotta get my calculator because it does hit 3 times. So.
What is the Buster Sword? Is it a great sword?
Yep.
Yeah. Slorax just watches as this buff elf runs towards him with an enormous sword, like twice his size. Just readjusts his monocle again.
Oh, come on. Just 30.
Oh, just 30. Okay.
But that's all.
Not awful.
Yeah.
Pshaw.
So he will get, sort of dodge out of the way a little bit as you're trying to wear him down, knocking off his hit points. All right. Then, Sunspot.
No, my points. They've been hit.
Your turn after that.
Give me 1 second. I have to look if I can do a thing.
Auspicia sitting behind her desk, taking this in.
Can I help?
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pull out Aralee and head for Mr. Mindflayer.
Oh no, okay.
And I'm gonna take 2 swipes at him with Aralee.
Okay.
First one is... Oh wait, I have to use strength on these. Crap. Still a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I forgot I can't use my dex and stuff. And then that one's a 25 to hit.
Okay, those will both hit, yeah.
Okay, so
Crap.
that is...
This isn't good.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
See, it's very good because you guys got rid of most of his minions. So he only has the one.
So that's 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to Flurry of Blows and hit him twice
Oh boy, okay.
in the face.
You slash him with Aralee, who Aralee's like, that monocle is so last year.
Oh.
And you actually bloody him, and purple ichor spurts out of Solaris the Unstoppable.
Okay, that's a 28 to hit and
Okay.
a 24 to hit
Excellent.
with my 2 unarmed strikes. And these are D8s now, because I remembered that this time.
I remember when I
that-
did things in combat. I won't in this one, but I remember when I did things in combat.
Right?
That is
That's what happens when the 2 fighters go
8.
first.
8 bludgeoning damage
8.
with my magical fists.
Okay.
I was gonna do cool shit. But
All right.
Here we are.
Slorax, his handlebar mustache kind of like wilts down into like just twined tentacles hanging from either side of his mouth.
I have a question, Dylan.
Yes.
Does Slorax speak for the strees?
No,
Yeah, he
I
totally
do
does.
because I have speak with trees, sir.
Oh, well, so does Yami. Hey.
Are you able to lift?
Like, I know it's a mind flare, but I'm just picturing the Lorax just standing there.
Yeah, it's the
I
Far
know,
Realms
He has a
version.
very fabulous
It's, like,
mustache.
it's just like a tentacle Lorax.
Yeah.
It's Danny DeVito.
Oh God.
Oh no,
Hey.
I'm killing Danny DeVito.
I mean, how bad can he be?
Vito Mind Flayer. Hey.
Danny DeVito.
How
That's my
bad
turn.
can he be?
No. Just doing
Please.
what comes
No.
naturally.
Oh my god. Okay. It's my turn next. So I'm gonna murder someone.
Just for that, I'm gonna murder you all.
Which one of us, Dylan?
That's a good question. You
Probably
know,
patience for that joke.
Slorax was gonna try and go straight for Auspicia, but he would have to
Go
disengage
past
to
us.
do that.
Yeah, you're not. You're literally. We're
Yeah, run
literally
by the
all gonna-
fighters.
So he's not gonna do that.
Come at us, bro. Lilia with
However-
her tiny little fist.
This might be a good idea. He's gonna use Mind Blast.
That's an area effect, isn't it?
Sure is. It hit everybody in the room.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Well,
So I need everyone to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Is
Oh
that-
no!
Oh, good.
Is this against magic?
yes.
Psionics,
Technically.
technically, yeah. It
Okay.
would still count.
Because I have advantage intelligence against magic. So.
Yami made her saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
isn't she cool?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I did.
Oh, Lilia made it? Okay.
I did. Yeah.
Oh,
Patience?
I probably
I got,
didn't.
like
14.
No, you didn't. Ooh, it's close. Aralee, how about you?
A 10.
No? Okay, Sunspot.
17?
Well, Sunspot made it.
Oh, thank God.
Let's see for Auspicia. What's her intelligence?
And
Okay.
Yami.
Auspicia didn't make it. She is mind blasted, as her innate psionic powers that she has pick up the full brunt of this mind blast, and he goes a little bit. Probably she just sort of like flinches a little bit, and you see a vein in her bald head.
How about Yami?
Yami did make it. She rolled a 14 on the die, and she has her 19 int.
Nice.
Good save.
Like, you call that a headache?
You call it a
I
headache?
eat headaches like you for breakfast.
My psionic powers are real shit. Okay, so Patience, Aralee, and Auspicia are all gonna take damage then. Where the hell's my other D8? There it is. I don't know where it is. Okay, I'll just roll these and I'll roll another one.
This will be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
It'll be.
Fine.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. That'll be 28 psychic damage
Oof.
to everyone who failed. And you're all stunned for 1 minute. Everyone who failed. If you didn't fail, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yay!
Aralee,
I get to do
Auspicia,
things
and
now.
Patience, I believe.
Yep.
All stunned. And then his minion here is going to look at Sunspot and try and use his stunning gaze on you. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know. The monk needs to make a wisdom save.
He'll never make it.
Hey Dylan, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where's our Yeti friend?
Oh, Thagor's there. I forgot him
Okay.
last session. Sorry about that. But
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
there.
are the Yeti joined us?
Yeah.
14?
Lilia saved his life. Now he's her friend.
did you say a 14?
Yeah.
That's a power score, my friend.
Oh, thank
You
God.
just made it. Wow. Okay. Well, you are not stunned. And the minion is very pissed. But he is gonna make two. He's gonna make his attacks probably against Aralee.
That's fine.
Because
Yeah.
she's stunned.
Has advantage, yeah.
Yeah, as advantage.
So
Hey Dylan, does this minion have a name?
Minion number
Probably like-
4.
Todd
What?
or something.
Todd?
Todd.
Okay.
Todd.
Todd Death's Head.
Ugh, Todd.
Some
God.
call him Tim.
Tim. So the first attack would be a 16 to hit, Aralee.
Nope.
God damn it. Oh my. Okay, that wouldn't hit either then. I rolled a 3 and a 9 on the first one and 2 3s on the second one. It's
Oh,
embarrassing. Let's see. Does he have anything as a member of the 6 for this?
I thought that's what his stunning gaze was.
No, that's just part of his stat block.
Oh.
He has extra special stuff. No, okay, he doesn't. Great, cool. He'll be fine. I will say probably the minion will move away from you, Sunspot, to try and get around to people behind you as well. If you would like to use your reaction to opportunity attack him.
Oh, yeah. Tyrali's going to take a shot.
Jeanette can join us, but thank you for resubbing.
Hey, thanks,
Hey.
Jeanette.
Thanks, Jeanette. Hope your game
Hope
is
you have fun scaring children tonight.
Yeah.
16.
16. Yes, that will hit our
Oh,
Death's
cool.
Head. Todd Death's Head.
Todd Death's Head.
Ooh, that's 14 slashing damage.
Todd Death's Head will use his reaction. Unstoppable. He takes 0 damage
Oh my god.
as he.
He activated my trap card.
That's right. And since you used your reaction, Solaris, he will move away from you, and
Ah,
he
you little
will-
bitch.
He will use his full movement to run over to where Auspicia is, sitting stunned at her desk. Can't do anything else right now, though. Yami.
He does that like I can't just chase him down the next turn.
I think actually Thagor since you mentioned him, Lilia, Thagor will run towards Todd, and he's going to use his attacks on Todd.
Yeah!
And I rolled a nat 20 and an 18 on the dice. Cool.
D100.
Yikes, yeah.
Bow, bow, bow.
As you can see, Nathar's lost notes to everything else. Adamantium Cellar in the DM's Guild.
That's going to be a 41.
A 41. His staggering blow causes the target to be deafened until the end of their next turn.
Yikes. So I just imagine Todd is running, looking back at Sunspot like, and Thagor just, this huge fish just knocks him in the side of the head.
Lilia gives him a clap.
Actually, Aya, would you like to roll Thagor's damage here?
Oh, yay! How much? What do I do?
Okay, so his normal attack is 2d6 slashing, 2d6 cold.
Okay.
But he also got a crit, so that would be
46.
another 4d6 and 46.
Okay, so 8d6.
8d6
Okay.
plus the original 40.
Yeah, it's a fireball in slashing. Cold
Oh,
slashing.
so it's 12d6.
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
normally... Okay, back up. Normally it's 2d6 cold, 2d6
and
slashing.
2d6, so 46 in all. And then double
he
the
got-
8d6.
He has 2 attacks.
Yeah, but one of them crit.
For a regular attack, it's 4d6.
Yeah, in all.
And then you multiply that by 4.
Oh, you
Okay.
multiply it by 2.
Sorry, I was thinking the crit attack. I wasn't thinking both attacks put together. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I got 9, 10, 11.
No problem. He has a lot of dice.
Well,
he deals a lot of damage.
I was like, you didn't
As
roll that.
patience knows.
I was like, you didn't roll that in the crit hit
Oh
chart.
my god, it feels so good to roll so many dice. Holy shit. Oh.
What's the damage?
Hold on, it's a lot. I'm trying to count it all.
I have to do math.
That box is where Todd Death's Head's going.
Oh, hell yeah. I love this.
He's gonna wake up in the catacombs under Castle Ravenloft. Although, actually, I don't believe that exists anymore after Dungeon Academy, thanks to their heroic acts.
They got rid of the catacombs? Or Ravenloft?
I think they got rid of Barovia.
Yeah, Barovia doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Dang.
If only Hemlock had that, right?
Right.
I mean, Lilia will come visit. That'll be fine. It's 25 points of damage.
In all?
Mhm.
Okay.
I
So
think
he's
so.
deafened and he takes 25 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I missed one. 26.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait,
all right.
yes.
Okay. So he's still up. That's good. Todd just gets a giant Yeti fist to the side of the head though and is deafened.
Tonk.
And then I guess actually he could use his chilling gaze too, can't he?
I believe it's Chilling Gaze or the attacks, isn't it? I don't know.
No,
I
it's,
don't.
the Yeti can use its chilling gaze and make 2 claw attacks
Wow.
as its multi-action. So
Yetis.
I'm gonna make a con save for our friend Todd.
Yeti and his spaghetti.
Todd did not make it. That's a 2 on the dice.
Oof.
Would you like to roll me another 66, Aya?
Yes! Of course I would. Thank you for letting me roll these D6s.
Yikes. Ouch.
Man, I'm gonna play a rogue one day that gets to a high enough level.
Just play an abominable Yeti.
Yeah, right?
Dear Lord.
Yikes.
This might be one of my favorite creatures now. It just deals so much damage. It's amazing.
Can you imagine playing a Yeti that's also a rogue?
Oh my god.
The deadliest combo is a Bugbear and Rogue, because Bugbears have 10-foot reach.
It's true.
Mhm.
And they're
Well,
proficient
no.
with great swords, so they technically can sneak attack with great swords.
Oh, ow. Dang. So Todd runs away from Sunspot, who slashes with Tiralai. Todd takes no damage. Thagor's big fist comes in,
Another 26 points of damage.
hits him. Ow. Todd is now bloodied as Thagor's chilling gaze falls on him and a big fist deafens him with the impact. Todd's death head is now like pressed in from Yeti fist.
Okay, but like Aralee needs to do the final attack so she can behead Todd Deathhead.
Oh, that's a good point. Yami is next. Yami is going to spend, I believe, 2 side points. Yeah, 2 side points for Whirlwind. I need everybody make me strength saving throw.
Oh,
Everybody
well,
who's stunned fails automatically.
I sure do. They sure do.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
excellent.
I rolled a 1 anyway, so
God dang it, Yami!
Todd's death head. Okay, Todd might make it.
Well, I got
Thorax
a-
doesn't.
I got a 7, so
Okay, you don't make it either.
I got an 18.
18. Okay, so Yami uses Whirlwind, winds howl, and fill this office. All of the objects that are loose start flying around in this big sphere. And everyone also gets picked up by the whirlwind. And I believe you fail strength saving throw and are going to take this.
Yummy, why?
So Lilia,
yeah.
you take a grand total of 1 bludgeoning damage, as
Ow.
do Patience and Aralee and Auspicia, as well as Lorax, as things are just flying around the room, conking people.
She just bonks into Yami's beefy arm.
Yeah, exactly. Thagor also makes it. Yeah, he has a high strength. Yeah, he has +7.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, so all of you guys who didn't make your save, Yami is also able to move you anywhere she wants in the sphere, any unoccupied space. So she's going to move Auspicia away from Slorax and behind Thagor, her, and Lilia. And she's also going to move Aralee and Patience back around there too, so that they're like body blocking Auspicia in like this square.
Okay.
So that's what Yami's going to do.
Oh wait, did I
and-
pass?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I didn't think I passed.
Yeah, so you're still standing where you're standing.
Oh,
And I believe that's all. Yeah, that's all Yami can do. And then Patience, it is your turn, but you're stunned. But at
Yeah.
the end of your turn, you can repeat your saving throw.
Okay, what was that again? Intelligence?
Int save. Yep.
Nice. Nat 1.
Oh boy. Okay. Lilia, it's your turn then.
Hmm.
What would you like to do?
Okay, can you paint me the scene a little bit?
So Yami, so basically Slorax had run forward next to Auspicia after stunning a bunch of people.
Okay.
Todd had soaked Sunspot's reaction for his master and run away. Thagor just socked Todd in the side of the head. Then Yami unleashed a whirlwind, her hair flying around in all directions, and sort of rearranged everyone who failed. So Thagor, her, and then you are now sort of in front of Patience, Auspicia, and Aralee.
Okay.
And Todd has not moved, so he is right in front of Thagor. Slorax is now like on the opposite side of the cabin, basically. Yami tossed him over there.
Got it. All right, let's see.
Does not want them eating Auspicia or getting away.
I think. Let's see.
Actually, I forgot Slorax had magic resistance. He is not affected by the pulling. But
All right. So the bad guys are on one side, right?
yes, now they are. That's true.
Hmm.
There's now nobody on that side of the cabin except them.
Who's after me?
Aralee, who is stunned.
Speaking of which, thank you, Callie, for the resub.
Oh,
Gained a new emote for the channel.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. I think that I want to cast Wall of Thorns on that side of the wall. On the side behind them. And then I go look at Yami and I'm like, do it again.
Wait, okay, so you create just like a wall around the side of this chamber,
Well,
like a cage match with
where-
like spikes.
Where the door was now is just a wall of beautiful roses and like thorns and stuff.
Okay,
Just like grew over it, like.
interesting.
And
So
it's
when they first
it's
enter it,
it's
they make
so
a big
it's
circle.
it's 5 feet thick.
Yes, yeah.
Is it possible that I can get them in the wall?
Yeah, you can make it appear on top of them.
Yeah, so I want to do that.
Excellent. So I gotta make saving throws. Cool.
Yeah.
I shall. Slorax. He had, what is it, Dex? That's gonna be an 18 for him.
Okay. Yeah. Anything below 18 fails.
Okay. Then Todd. Todd got a nat 1. So even with his +5 Dex, no cigar.
All right. Let's.
Roll me that delicious 78 piercing damage.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, it deals half damage even on a success. Oh no.
Hold on, we're gonna be here a while. Gotta find some
God.
D8s.
I is rolling like a million dice today.
I'm having a great time.
Oh boy. Oh,
Let's
boy.
see, that's 4.
And also, as I understand it, it also slows them down trying
It
to move
does.
through it. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Slorax just wants to get some pieces of the orrery. Such
Don't we
trouble.
all, Solaris?
Shouldn't have fucked with me. Trying to come in here, hurt my friends, doesn't even want to make a deal. Fuck him. Alright. I'm rolling so many dice there.
Sure are. How's it look, Io?
28 points of damage.
How many?
28.
20. Uh-huh. Okay. So you you create this wall of thorns. And Todd is like impaled on the thorns. Very nasty. As they are like breaking out of the floorboards of the Maverick, making Auspicia's office even more screwed up. They go over to
Can you say like
Slorax.
he dies and like just roses just go poof?
Oh, it's adorable, yeah. Roses come out of his eye sockets, you know. It's great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
You also hit Slorax, who made his save and only takes half damage, but even taking half damage, you kill him too.
Oh, dang.
This isn't even the first time Lilia has killed somebody with walls.
So his sad, droopy mustache tentacles just kind of all just go, and his monocle pops out, and he falls, and his business card that he was intending to put on your corpse when he killed you, it falls back onto his own body.
Well,
and Slorax the Unstoppable is stopped quite handily in a single round of combat. Oh boy. So yeah, that's done. Good job, guys.
yeah.
But because I'm stunned. Still.
So Patience and Aralee are still stunned at the moment, as is Auspicia, who I should probably roll for.
Yeah, let me roll a few times.
So Sunspot's gonna go over and start looking if Slorax has his pieces on him.
So Slorax does not appear to have pieces on him. He was very intelligent not to bring them.
Son of a bitch.
However, if you look around the office,
Mm-hmm.
In all, on their bodies and everything, you find 30 platinum pieces,
Oh, heck yeah.
150 gold pieces,
Oh, heck yeah.
2 sculptures of Auspicia Dran and Omen Dran, basically matching little things.
Oh, they're like salt and pepper shakers.
That's
Yeah,
so
basically, which are
cute.
carved of pink coral and are each worth 100 gold.
Okay.
There is a small gold bracelet in the shape of the double interlocking Ds of Drawn Enterprises that you put on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
which is worth 50 gold if you want to sell it.
Okay.
There are 5 + 2 arrows, which their heads are decorated to look like green flames.
Green flame.
Green flame. Woo.
Flame-
Green
flames
screen. Green
On the
screen.
side of my face,
Mhm.
burning.
There is a dagger of venom.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
I know a certain
Um,
rogue that would want that.
Does anybody use a bow and arrow in our group?
Sunspot has
Solaris
one.
has one.
Patience
Solaris also
technically
Oh wait, I
has,
have one. I
Patient-
might get wrecked, bitch.
Patience can technically conjure
Is
a
that the name of
+1, but he never really uses it
I
much.
forgot I have get wrecked, bitch.
There are 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're just robbing
But,
Auspicia.
I mean,
Yeah, that
she's
seems-
out of
that
it right now.
seems Oh, that seems really mean. We shouldn't take the stuff.
There's also an immovable rod,
Ooh.
which if you press a button on one end, it'll basically fix in place. Basically, even hovering in midair, it'll
Yeah.
just float there.
Don't
So,
activate it when you're on a moving vehicle, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, don't
No.
do it or you'll.
Oh yeah, I know. Unless it's somebody else's moving vehicle
That's
that we're
true.
trying to take down.
Or you're getting
So you
chased
find
by a
all of
rock.
that.
If you're getting chased by a rock in the air, perfect.
Eventually, Auspicia comes to. Yami has moved her back into her chair. Her office is just turned over all over the place. Slorax is lying like dead on her desk with thorns like coming out of him. And Auspicia comes to and sort of looks around and says, "What was that?"
I don't know. Sometimes things happen and like make things too powerful, and then people die.
Huh.
That's why
Oh.
we're good.
Yes.
Look at that. We took out the
seems,
6 in like 6 seconds.
Good point. Exactly. With Lilia's turn at the end.
I'm sorry.
She says, "Well, you are quite impressive. I seem to have correctly measured your capabilities. How about we make a deal, you and I?" And Yami leans on the desk and says, "Keep talking."
Meanwhile, Aralee and Patience are still stunned in the background.
Yeah.
They're fine. Listen, can we like fix them? Is
You
it
guys will be
possible?
fine eventually. You'll wake up eventually.
Yeah,
you
that's-
can wake up
yeah.
whenever you want narratively.
Okay. For comedic effect,
Um,
Patience is going to be stunned for all this.
Exactly. Auspicia says, "I can help track down the 6 alongside you. I've actually been doing my best alongside the Arcane Brotherhood here in Luskin to find the other pieces of the Orrery. I will grant you the 2 pieces that Drawn Enterprises has gotten their hands on, if we can work together to get rid of the 6.
That sounds reasonable.
Excellent.
Guys,
And-
reasonable? And I mean,
Also,
conscious people.
I'm always down to take down people that are bad guys.
Yami says, "I would love to, and I'll throw in a bonus for you, Auspicia. Just for you.
Oh no.
We won't interfere with any of your attempts to take over Acquisitions Inc. Huh? In fact, I might even offer you some pointers, some inside information on it. Maybe. How's that sound to you?" Says, "Oh." Sort of feels her bald head and says, "That sounds agreeable to me."
long as you don't hurt anybody, I guess.
Well, as you can see here, as she pulls out a contract from her desk, sometimes things get hurt. I'll have to put my office back together, but no matter.
Lilia is definitely like been mending as much as she can. She's like, I'm so sorry about the flowers.
It's fine.
I didn't think they were gonna be this thick, but look, they're very
good.
They're very pretty.
She'll pull out a contract and hand it over to you guys to sign. She will also sign on the
Document, so I'm reviewing it.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be relatively well in order. She will hand over the 2 pieces of the orrery that Dran Enterprises have.
That was quick.
Chaos crew. Yeah, she actually says
Right.
her desk has the magical ability to produce contracts that she is thinking of. So there you go. She'll give it over. You guys will help defeat the 6, basically, along with Dran Enterprises. And won't interfere in any future Dran Enterprises attempts to take over ACK Inc.
Interesting.
Basically the long and short of the contract.
Can you put in unless they hurt people in there? Because if they're bad guys and they hurt people, I will come after them.
Oh my god.
I will do that to you what I did to them.
Intimidation?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
And Auspicia is going to use her once daily psionic ability.
Oh no.
I got a 26.
22. Yeah, that's impressive. She'll use augury. So she'll think and look at you. And I get to choose possible omens. Wheel for good results. Woe for bad results. Wheel and woe for both. Or nothing for results that aren't either way.
What
So
is she
are
trying
you
to do?
Wow, for webkins.
She's trying to determine if
What'd you say?
Got you, Callie.
wow.
That's the wheel of wow for webkins.
Oh.
She is trying to determine if crossing you actually will be a bad idea. Would it, Lilia? No? Okay, so whoa. She goes, whoa.
I mean, like,
Looks at the armor of woe. Interesting.
well,
Whoa.
it's the
You just-
armor.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's the it like actually has like 5 A's at the end now.
Bill and
Yes.
Ted.
Used to be the armor of whoa. But
Bill
then
and
the
Ted
armor
are
of
the
whoa.
deity that she, or the greater
Yeah.
power she asks the augury for. And you're like, whoa.
Pretty much.
That would be amazing.
So-
Retroverse idea.
Ooh, that is a pretty good idea.
They are technically already in it, but whatever.
Yeah. So Auspicia will hand over the chronolometer and the dimensional loop, which are part of the orrery. So, would any of you like to attune to these objects?
Do any of them
I-
talk?
I would like to
Don't
do
believe so.
a
Don't
what's
believe they
it called?
talk.
Detect magic on them.
Sure.
Is it detect magic?
Identify would let you
Identify
know.
would identify everything.
Do I have identify? I don't think I have identify. I feel like
They are very magical, and they do indeed flicker with unstable planar energy.
Sweet.
Which you basically think they're unstable because they are separate from all the other pieces.
Got it.
If they were all brought together into the orrery, they might be more stable.
I just look at Sunspot if he wants to tune to it, and I'll just be like, just so you know, the rod that never existed. Make people
The rod that must not be named,
that rod.
which
It
could be taken the
made
wrong way.
people, it changed people. So like, just so you know,
Auspicia nods and says, it turned me into a giant spider demon with wolf heads on my shoulders. It was pretty cool.
I read in the book
Disconcerting,
that
but cool.
it made people a little bit more
Lawful.
lawful.
I mean that's the rod that must not be named, though, not this stuff.
It's true. This is the Order of the Wanderer.
But there's also different kinds of magic and stuff. Always has a price to pay.
Auspicia says, as I understand it, the Orrery was first created by one of Hallister's apprentices, Trobriand the Metal Mage. He created quite a number of interesting artifacts of mechanical nature like this.
I mean, I'm still going to attune to one, so.
Oh, okay, excellent.
So it's like, cool, it's going to change me even more from a werewolf. It's fine.
So
I'm just worried about you. I'm just telling you.
I'll just go through all these do, and you can decide which one you want.
I'll attune to one too.
Okay,
I'll take
excellent.
the one he doesn't choose.
So the chronolometer gives you a +1 bonus to int saving throws.
Okay.
When you first attune to it, you choose one language you don't know. You now know that language. It also has 2 special abilities you can use. It has Fate Swap. As a reaction, when a creature you could see within 30 feet of you takes damage, that creature gains an additional action if it is the creature's turn, or can take an action immediately, even though it isn't the creature's turn. You can use that once per day, basically.
Okay.
It also has Time Bandit. At the start of your turn, roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, you slow down time, gaining an additional action and doubling your speed until the end of your turn.
I wonder which one I'm going to take.
On a 4 to 6, you go forward in time to warn yourself of what is to come. The next time you fail a saving throw, attack roll, or an ability check, you can re-roll and take either result.
Oh my god, amazing.
So that is the chronolometer.
I wonder which one I'm going to take.
The dimensional loop, on the other
How
hand.
fast can Sunspot go if he doubles his
It's
movement
doubled?
speed? Yeah, like
110
out.
feet.
Oh my god.
110.
Pretty impressive.
My speed is 55 right now.
Oh my god.
The dimensional loop gives you a +1 bonus to strength saving throws. You have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet, unless you already have dark vision, in which case it just increases by another 30 feet. You also gain the special abilities Dimensional Cloak, where as a bonus action, you can send your body out of phase with the material world for 1 minute, granting you advantage on dex stealth checks, and imposing disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Also gives you the ability to use Fold Space. Choose a space you can see within 60 feet of you. You treat that space as if it were within 5 feet of you until the end of your turn. This allows you to move immediately to that space without provoking opportunity attacks, or to interact with objects or creatures in that space as though they were next to you, including allowing you to make melee attacks into that space. So yeah, that's what those two do, the dimensional loop and chronolometer.
I mean, I think it's obvious I'm going to take the chronolometer.
That makes sense. And the dimensional loop seems pretty good for Aralee, too.
Yeah,
Or like it just
gonna
hit things that are
say.
60 feet away from her.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so Sunspot will take the chronolometer, and Aralee will take the dimensional loop.
Now, is that at the start of all of my turns I roll a d6, or just whenever I want to?
think it is. At the start of your turn, roll a d6. That's all it says. Oh, sorry. When you use this feature, it cannot be used again until the next dawn.
Okay, so
So you can use it once a day.
Okay, gotcha.
That makes more sense.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's a little overpowered.
Yeah. Holy crap. Can you imagine if it was every turn? Oh my gosh. Chronolometer, and then the dimensional loop for...
I could be wrong, but I think you can go 188 miles per hour.
Oh my god, he's gonna go back in time. Wow.
I might have done the math wrong, so don't.
Well, that's also just my movement. I can also action dash, bonus action dash.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
just your
gosh.
movement.
Yeah.
But now you could dash and double your move too, and go like.
So wait.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh my
Okay,
god.
hold on.
If I wanted to, if I use that and I get the slow down where I can double my movement, and then I also dash and then bonus action dash, I can move 220 feet in a turn.
Jesus.
Wait,
So you guys got all that treasure. Yami points out that if we get the other 2 pieces of the Orrery, that'll be enough for all of us. Patience and Lilia can get 2 pieces too. I don't know what the Fargear and the Wheel of Stars do, but hey.
I like the name of the Wheel of Stars. There's something really cool about
It's
it.
reserved for you then, babe. Don't worry.
It reminds me of her ship. It had the big wheel.
Okay.
You look over, and Patience is just like,
Should we do something about that?
You'll wake up eventually. Thagor goes over
Thagor
and picks
just
him up.
slap him unstunned.
Thagor, very good at hitting Patience. He will do it again.
We'll just carry him with us until he wakes up.
Yeah, Yami lifts
just put-
Patience and says, "This is my job.
Yeah.
I got him." So with that, we finished episode 4,
yay!
Acquisitions Inc.
It only took us 2 years, but we made it.
Well,
He had some sidebars.
so now is actually time for a little franchise downtime, and I'll tell you some things here.
on our way back, I'm just like, God damn it.
So
Put me down.
You guys are.
Can I like buy can I buy Patience like a leash or something?
Sure, yeah,
No.
that's easy.
What?
No,
That's easy.
Why?
no.
Why?
Like a little flump shaped child
Yes.
leash. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Because he keeps running into stuff.
It puts
And
its little
we-
pancake tentacles around you. It'd be great.
Yes.
It's about consent. You can't just put a leash on somebody if he
Why-
doesn't
what-
consent to it.
It's
Why-
a
why would I-
it's just-
Thank
it's
you,
just a
but why would
cute
why would I need this? I don't have a dog.
No, it's a backpack, okay? It's just a backpack with a string at the end, so if he
I-
starts running, he doesn't fucking die.
I already got a backpack.
This one is just to make sure that you're not going into trouble. I'm really worried about you, buddy.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Lilia has flashbacks to when we fought a bunch of vampires and a yeti.
Be fine. Thagor goes, ho, ho, ho. I remember that too.
Oh, yeah.
Since we are bound, I also share your recollection, and it is quite amusing.
I was like, oh, that's what it looked like from the other side? Oh,
Ugh.
my bad.
Ooh.
Sorry.
So Auspicia will tell you that from what she has been able to gather, the 6 are attempting a ritual of some sort. And the best way to proceed here would be to try and find the ritual site. To do that, she has gotten the Arcane Brotherhood here in Luskin to create a, what's it called? It's called something. Hold on, I gotta figure out what the name is. It's got a special name. It's a device that can detect planar magics and potentially track down this portal site, essentially. I believe it might be called, yes, it is literally just called the portalometer to go with the chronolometer.
Nice.
And she says that using this, we should be able to track down, triangulate where the 6 plans on having their ritual. To do that, we'll need to go to certain nexuses, basically, to try and track them down. So that is the gist of where this is going here.
Okay. Good, very, very good question here. If we're having, you said we're having downtime and stuff, would we be getting long rests and all that?
You would, yes, you definitely would.
Yay! My level 1 exhaustion I've had for forever is gone.
Yay!
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, it's right, you still have that.
Yeah,
I
from
mean,
the
like,
sickening radiance.
Lilia does not know her own power at all, and she keeps doing things that like just wreck shop.
Lilia does sickening radiance at the bachelorette party, then to fight vampires. She's like, maybe it'll be different this time, guys.
Okay, but it's vampires. Radiant damage. I'm just saying. It's not my fault. Sunspot runs into things.
I've already said it's well worth it. So whatever.
Not Sunspot.
That's true.
Patience. I'm sorry. I do that all the time.
So, as you guys are sort of relaxing, trying to figure out where to proceed in Luskin, Yami actually gets a call on her sending stone that she has. Which she's like, oh, I'm getting a call. Beep. She holds it up and says, Yami, go for Yami. And you hear a voice.
Is it the sending stone that we gave her, or is it the one that she got from Ak Inc?
I mean, I've decided it's basically the Ak Inc one is basically just like an upgrade of.
Oh, okay. So it's like an attachment.
They just added functionality to it, basically.
Okay.
You get a call and you hear a voice on the other end that says, "Oh, thank goodness you picked up. Did you? Who'd you say this was again?" Kurayami. No one else is gonna answer, so I'll say Kurayami.
What's your phone?
Yeah.
I know, but it's on speaker.
It's
on speaker, guys. It's on speaker. You can all hear this. Don't worry.
What's a speaker
Hello, this is
doing?
Aralee.
What's the speaker doing in here? Get his soapbox out of here.
And you hear the voice on the other end.
Patrick!
You hear the voice on the other end go, "Oh, well, this is Flabbergast. Ooh.
Gesundheit.
Yes, I have very bad news. Dran, Acquisitions Incorporated, our headquarters here in Waterdeep has exploded." Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, what?
Did anyone get hurt? Looks at
Oh
Lilia.
no, is everybody okay?
There were a few interns lost in the explosion, but don't worry, we won't have to pay insurance for that. It was in their contracts.
This camera zooms in on the camera zooms in on Lilia's face, and like the screen slowly starts to tint red, and we just hear like Doom music start.
And, I picked up a few. You said you were the Chaos Crew franchise, the Neutral Troll, correct?
Yep, that's us.
Okay. So I have picked up a few, and you hear like, hey, no, and you hear a voice say, "Hi guys," from the other end. It sounds like one of the kobolds.
Liquid Gel, is that you?
I thought.
Hi. Away,
I
creature.
thought you picked up a toad or something. My God.
It does sound a little like a toad. I've picked up a few of your employees. We're headed to your direction with one of the company air balloons.
What is that?
Noodle troll? What
The
is
noodle, the noodle troll is fine. Headquarters, however, has been exploded. Omen Dran is missing, as is Jim Dark Magic.
Not Jim Dark Magic. Patience immediately.
The same.
He's only the most famous wizard in all of the Sword Coast. Have you never been to one of his magic shows? It only cost me 200 gold to get a ticket.
Yami,
I'm from another world.
Yami says, we did meet him for a little bit. Actually, my friend Krish Crash, you know, the little kobold in the basement, you know, gold, he actually learned a spell or two from Jim Dark Magic, you know, not to gloat or anything.
Cue back to Ak Inc.'s interdimensional treasury, and there's just like a dead kobold.
So Flabbergast tells you that he is bringing some friends of yours and a battle balloon to Luskin, which Auspicia then goes, "Oh, excellent! You'll be able to use that to go to the ritual sites. No problem."
You didn't do this?
No, dear, I told you, I have absolutely no interest in destroying my brother's corporation.
Okay.
It was the 6.
More than likely.
Okay.
Who else could it be? It's not like the Acquisitions Incorporated is such a nice company. I doubt they'd have very many enemies.
Auspicia opens her mouth and just sort of closes it. And
thank you everybody for the pause, because
the silence.
That's funny. As soon as you said that, I looked back at the book to the sentence, a well-paid, okay, and occasionally paid staff.
I love the writing in that book. It's so good.
It's really good. So basically, with the portalometer, you guys have a choice here about where you want to go next. Basically, it takes like a day or two for the battle balloon to get to Luskin. And you see that Flabbergast is here with his little cat with the Viking helmet, Mr. Snibbly.
No.
I love him.
Looks like Dob Shaba, the little brass dragon wormling that we saved when we first started this adventure.
Princess?
The princess, exactly.
Yay!
She's here, and she brought her, well, only the essentials, which you see Liquid Gel pulling like a huge pile of like briefcases and stuff full of treasures.
What a queen.
I was about to say, she's got like a small army of that is our kobolds, and
Yeah,
she's just
exactly.
like on a bed, and they're carrying her. She just doesn't do anything.
She says, I thought I was owed a vacation, so I came. No big deal. Readjust her little tiara.
I don't think Luskin is the best place for a vacation.
She's the best little dragon wormling I've seen in an adventure, not gonna lie.
I am quite amazing, aren't I? And it looks like
you guys have a dragon?
yeah, of course. We have a few dragon friends.
Yeah.
I knew about the one with the submarine or something.
We have one. His name is Copper. He lives on our ship. He is a Warforged dragon.
Oh. Yeah, we have Dob Shaba here. She is our princess and our master, and we all kowtow to her. Good. I have Yami reaches into her kimono. I have the skull of my friend who was a bronze dragon who helped us out of some narrow straits, Zelipharn.
You've just been carrying that around?
Yeah, I love him. I got a tattoo of him on my arm too, you know. Zelipharn
that's what that is.
Lilia
I just thought of this.
at the sight of our Yami's beefy arm.
I just thought of a crazy awesome idea. Flame skulls, but they're dragon skulls.
Oh yeah. There was actually in 4th edition, it was basically a sequel to a sequel of a sequel of an adventure that was in the very first Dragon magazine about a dragon named Flame. And I believe it was written by Sean Merwin, the 4th edition adventure. And it was actually about a demi-lich dragon skull that could shoot like lasers out of its eyes. Basically, it was Flame's last flicker, I think, where Flame had done all this stuff to stay alive and was now a super powerful demi-lich dragon. It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Heck.
Actually, I think in the adventure you like go through time to all the other adventures to try and stop him. I think is the conceit.
I'm noticing a pattern with 4th edition adventures and time travel.
Hey man, you know.
I'm not complaining. I fucking love time travel. That's
So
not evidenced by Brendan Stone at all.
No. So with the battle balloon, which actually there is art of, it is actually the header of the next chapter in Ack Inc.
So now we go out and look for moon charms, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the Shikon jewel shards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, there are 3 places that the portalometer senses planar energy from.
Hey, what's Zebediah doing there?
Right? There is, first one is in Neverwinter, which is very close. It is the Neverwinter Chasm, which supposedly opened up about a century ago during the Spell Plague, and seeps all sorts of magical energy. The second is in the High Forest at a place called Karse, which Sunspot, you're actually from the High Forest. So you might be vaguely familiar with Karse, which is a cursed sort of ruin that's in the forest there. not far from where you first encountered Laryl Silverhand, actually.
Oh,
I was gonna say, wait, you gotta be
it's
more
just like
specific
home.
about
Oh,
creepy
it's so
haunted stone
It's
palaces in the
not
woods.
far away. Not far away from Unicorn Run.
It sounds just like home.
Yeah. And then the last one is far, far to the south. It is the Library Fortress of Candlekeep, which is it's like 1,000-something miles south from here. But those are basically the 3 locations that the portalometer like pings on its little screen that it has as potential ritual sites for the 6. So it is up to you guys where you would like to go, which of these 3. Candlekeep, the Neverwinter Chasm, or Karse in the High Forest first. Which I'll just say, situation might change depending on which ones you go to first. Yeah.
Should we go to Candlekeep first? And I pull out my coin and I go to use it like I'm supposed to mechanically use it. It always lands on the same side of the coin. It always lands on tail side. But it changes what is on the tail side. So it has it in writing. So I flip the coin and ask that. And the answer is indeterminate.
Ooh.
Okay. How about we go to the one... I forget what you said it was actually called, but the one near Unicorn Run.
Karse.
Karse.
Ruins of Karse.
I do like I like the forest.
Oh, I like the forest.
I would vote for Karse. I think it's...
It's also indeterminate. So what was the last one?
The Neverwinter Chasm.
I feel like we should avoid Neverwinter for a little
Yami
bit
says,
still.
I think I wanted in Neverwinter, so maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
you
really
almost
close.
got it.
We asked
I
that.
had a panic attack for like several months after that, so let's not go there.
See, you say that, but and then Patience looks. You guys look at the coin that he's got on the back of his hand, and it says lucrative.
Oh.
Okay, but the decision, there was like three of us out of 5 of us.
Okay.
I think we all said Karse.
Yeah.
Okay, so majority still rules
Yami,
regardless.
what do you think?
I'm just.
You do get 2 votes, Patience.
I do, but that doesn't. Even if I
still
voted
win.
against Karst, it would still win. And I don't want. Patience
Yami,
doesn't
what do
mind
you-
either way.
What do you think?
Oh,
I
I'm
would
okay
love
with
to-
whatever. I would love to go back to Neverwinter and, suck a mother, but,
Well, yes, of course. I want to get rid of that butt because he is mean, and I'm not about that.
That's true.
Also, I
And-
need to go reclaim Neverwinter. Apparently, it's mine. So
That's true.
Whoa,
And you see
that's
Solaris.
cool.
You see Solaris kind of like raise an eyebrow and reach into her pack, and she pulls out the Stone of Galore and like looks at it.
I thought she was gonna pull out the timepiece. I was gonna go, no, that's
Let's
Solaris.
go!
No!
He looks at the Stone of Galore and is like, and then tucks it back into her satchel.
I could hold on to it for her.
Is there something you want to share with the rest of the class?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
It was just talking to me, my little friend. To Solaris.
Try asking again later.
Man, everybody has cool talking friends.
Future not clear.
Will I ever get something to eat?
So you guys would like to go to Karst?
I only have cool friends that usually talk.
Karst, away!
Okay, so
Wait, but how are we gonna get
Dangerously
there?
close.
well, let me show you Acquisitions Incorporated's own Battle Balloon, freshly refurbished just for you.
Ooh.
So first, I should ask you guys, if you'd like, you could do some
Buddy.
downtime franchise activities.
Well, we have to wait a
gather-
day for the balloon anyway, right?
That's true, yeah. To gather
Technically.
information about locations.
Sure, what are we doing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes.
So
What are our options?
You could explore territory, which is you basically explore wild, remote territory to try and see if there's any threats there. So basically, you'll roll on a table, and it will tell you what you might be able to find there. There is marketeering, where every successful franchise knows that brands require constant management. So basically, you sketch out a marketeering plan to try and raise money, essentially. There's philanthropic enterprise, where you give to charity or help those in need. Pretending to care about others can also be a great way to earn favor with governments and nobility, gain tax write-offs, or win over customers.
I love the writing. It's so
I mean, Lilia might do
franchisey.
this because he did promise to help the ice temple to.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
With something. So
you could also do scrutineering. As a member of Acquisitions Inc., you scoff at those who limit their intelligence gathering to mere research or sagery. Scrutineering covers research, but also covers a range of activities, such as engaging, kidnapping is such a harsh word, members of a rival organization, learning the secrets of a stronghold known only to those who built it, or assessing an organization's business model for weaknesses. You could also do shady business, which is exactly what it sounds like, shady business. Or you could do schmoozing, to attempt to schmooze information out of people by, small talk, parties, buying copious amounts of drink for people.
I think patience will do the one that's not totally not kidnapping people.
Oh, scrutineering. Yeah. Okay.
Sunspot will probably do the explore territory one.
Okay.
I'm thinking either, well, you're doing research, so I'll do charity.
I will schmooze.
Oh no.
Oh no. Can Yami help with that?
Can Aralee and Lilia switch positions?
I mean, listen.
Philanthropic.
Fine. I have high charisma. Not as high as Lilia, but it's pretty high.
Nobody is as cute as Lilia. So...
Not if I have anything to say about it.
So, since we are in Luskin, I'll start with the philanthropic enterprise.
You're gonna murder Lilia? What the fuck?
No, I'm saying Aralee's cuter.
Oh, okay. So, basically, you are involved in the philanthropic enterprise and have to make a charisma check using the character's choice of skill. So you can pick a skill that you would like to use for the philanthropic enterprise. If you are a documancer or an occultant, you gain a +1 to this check.
Is that my thing?
Straight roll. Documancer is what Sunspot
No.
is.
I mean,
you're the decisionist.
And you're the decisionist. I don't think we have an occultant. Actually.
No, we don't. No, I mean what?
I don't even.
That is philanthropic enterprise. That's for Lilia.
Okay. That's Lilia's thing. Okay.
So Lilia, you can use a charisma check of your choice. So persuasion, deception, intimidation.
I could see you're doing like Girl Scout cookies, and then she uses intimidation, and she's just like, "Buy my cookies!"
As you go out to help
she will use persuasion because literally, yeah. Persuasion.
What do you do? What do you do for the Temple of Aural? What is your philanthropic enterprise for them?
Yeah, what charity funding do you do? Do you do like a free wagon wash? You know, you get the sign up and by the road, and you're like, free wagon wash.
No,
build your own take-home snowmen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the background, it's like Sunspot and Cutoffs washing all the wagons.
Ooh, hello.
Don't tempt me to draw Sunspot.
I actually, as soon as you said that, I was tempted to draw it.
I was about to say, Sunspot's very hairy right now, so,
Interesting.
What are you talking about? That's hot.
In Luskin, they love more hair.
We were talking about yesterday. I don't know if you were there, but I think we were talking about yesterday that somebody was like, I love wearing clothes and blankets and stuff. Like, people had to write with cloaks of fur and shit.
That wasn't in Retroverse.
I think no, it wasn't. Dylan might have not been there. Anyway,
maybe.
Let's see. I think she would she would do help people, like give them advice and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, so she'll sit down and like listen to people and like help them like sort out their life, and yeah, I think that's
Yami's also
With
set
a
up
little
a
psychologist
wagon
is
wash.
in sign.
Yeah, I was about to say you got the
Exactly.
advice booth for a nickel.
yeah.
5 copper, sorry.
Okay. So roll me a your persuasion roll then. Go for it. How's it look?
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I was a 34, do you?
Oh, okay. So I check the table. Let's see. 21 plus. Yeah. So you, my good friend, you help with your philanthropic psychology, giving people cookies when they stop by and stuff. And then also, when you get a consultation with Dr. Lilia, you can come over and get your wagon cleaned. Hello, Yami. Yami's very loud about it over at the Winter Palace. Because
I demand that you draw this.
The cause you support shows remarkable improvement, and the franchise is credited for all but fully resolving any issues. Local officials provide a tax break, reducing monthly costs by 20% for 2 months.
Wow.
So the Noodle Troll doesn't have to spend like 20% of its money for 2 months. That's good for me. New Year's bonuses for everybody.
Hooray!
Yay!
Let's see. Roll me a d6 as well, Lilia.
Okay.
I'm rolling a lot of those.
Oh, a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
6 mind flayers show up.
And they all want to be your friend because you're such a good helper.
So, as you are working with the Temple of Aralee here at the Winter Palace, it's I'll read this. Members of the franchise work with an established group to perform philanthropic enterprise, the Temple of Aralee. But it soon becomes clear that members of this group are a sham and that local officials are looking into your activities. The characters need to fix the situation or risk being implicated in a scandal by association. So I would say that some of these people in the Temple of Aralee are not actually members of the Temple of Aralee. They might be members of like the Temple of Moander or something. Someone who would be really into sowing some discord. They might be members of the Temple of
Asmodeus.
Wolf. That's a good option. Asmodeus. Yeah. Asmodeus is very interested in taking over Luskan. And it seems that local officials with Bragendarth are looking into it as you are giving your things. And they seem to believe that you are brainwashing people into the cult of Asmodeus, Lilia.
I have never dealt with Asmodeus in my life. I am just trying to help people set them on the right track.
I've only been to hell a few times.
The guards tap their feet and I smell brimstone on you, girl.
Oh, it's my clothes.
Oh no, they're southern.
Ain't you the one who interrupted the prisoners' carnival? Hey,
what?
Listen, I'm originally from like Baldur's Gate.
Are you?
That's pretty far south.
Are you assuming my ethnicity because of my accent?
Yes. Just cause I'm from Luskan don't mean.
I'm not around here.
Evelyn Marthane is from Amkatha or whatever, and that's like way far north too. So don't even get started. It's Amphale, actually. Sorry, I said Amkatha. Amphale. The Amkatha family's in charge of Amphale.
Shoot.
Sheesh!
Listen, I'm just trying to help
Asmodeus
out.
is bad. Okay.
Well, of course he is. I'm just here to help people.
Why are you brainwashing people then?
I'm not brainwashing people. I'm just trying to spread some love and cheer and give out cookies and Yami's washing their cards.
How do y'all explain little Jimmy over there throwing a brick through somebody's house after eating one of your cookies?
Jimmy, I thought we worked through this.
And I like to think he's just very clearly a goblin in disguise.
Yeah. He's wearing like a little
And,
mask.
and Lilia will be like, you know what we talked about?
He has a
And we
big
said, when
lollipop.
you're getting mad, instead of throwing bricks, we can just draw a picture and get that energy and anger out and just make you feel a little bit better, a little bit calmer.
Okay. Pulls out a wand of spray paint.
Yay!
Spray paint.
Oh. Okay.
That way
Jimmy, we talked about this.
His
that
wand.
way-
Sprayioso.
That way you can take it with you.
Reyes
Here you go.
graffitis.
Graffitis vandalitis.
Street artists.
Streetus
okay, so
Bankus.
Lilia, you are able to talk down the members of the Luskan Guard here. However, they say that they will require a donation to ship Rethnor.
Why?
Gotta hand over money. Because I say so. That's why we're ship Retnor's in charge of the guard around here in Luskan. That's how it goes.
So-
And if you're sowing dissent and stuff like that against the 5 ships, that's a no. That's no good.
Holy crap, he turned blue.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Officer Cletus.
That's no good.
You know, the colors for ship Rethnor might be blue, so he might have like blue face paint going on.
Wearing white gloves. Thick white gloves.
Big white gloves.
Well, how about this? How about instead
Yeah.
of giving you money, I will provide dinner for all of you and your friends tonight. And,
Oh, shit, that sounds good to me. All right, shoot. What you serving?
Noodles?
All right, I like noodles.
And
The other
trolls.
guards are like, yeah.
And
Who doesn't like noodles?
fucking Jim.
Arlee's like in the crowd in the background, has on like a fake beard.
Mustache.
He's just like, who doesn't like noodles?
So
Just been
you are
hyping
able
Lily up this whole time.
you were able to get the complication out of the way with by serving the guards some noodles. They also come and they get their paddy wagons, cleaned.
Yeah.
And some of them are like, they get some advice from you as well.
Oh, what was the name of the southern man?
Cletus.
Billy Bob.
And she'll be like, Cletus, you just gotta tell him how you feel. You've been
Right.
working with him this whole time.
I mean,
and it's just gonna become more awkward if you don't get those feelings out of
that's
you.
fair. That's
You
fair.
know?
He's a pretty handsome fella, so
Yeah.
maybe I will.
Yeah, and listen, even if it doesn't work out, you'll feel better later that you told
Mm.
him.
I just won't sit up at night wondering what would be, what could be.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
I get it.
absolutely right.
You're really good at this, Lily Starbit. You should have like a talk show on the picture box.
How does everyone know Lilia's full name?
Right? She never uses it, so I don't know what's
She
going
saved
on.
the universe. Everybody knows her.
Meanwhile, Yami's like throwing pamphlets literally everywhere. It's like, look how awesome my girlfriend is. Her name's Lilia Starbit.
Doing like the Will Smith.
Come see the Rod of 7 Parts, my new musical. All right. So with that out of the way, let's go to Patience.
Uh-oh.
Patience, you
Where
want
he's not kidnapping somebody.
you want
Yeah.
to do scrutineering, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, character overseeing the activity makes an intelligence check.
Sweet.
Make use of a skill appropriate to the scrutineering activity at the DM's discretion. It gains a +1 bonus per 100 gold pieces spent beyond any baseline expenses. If you are a documancer, you gain a +1 bonus to the check.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And then that's the way it works out here.
Oh boy, here we go. I don't know why, but
I should say,
Yeah.
before you say any total,
mhm.
how much gold would you spend, if any, beyond
You know what? Patience will spend like 100. Why not?
Okay. On bribes, materials, and other expenses. Got it. Okay. What does it look like, Scott?
11.
11. Okay. Okay, that's still pretty good. So each piece of lore you uncover through scrutineering might cover specific details about a creature or NPC, how to thwart the defenses of a stronghold or office, the rituals or magic items employed by a mystical order, and so forth. So you, with an 11, you actually get 2 pieces of lore from your scrutineering activities.
Oh.
Whatever Patience goes out and does, and on whatever subject you're trying to get information on. So tell me, Scott, what does Patience do here? What is he trying to get lore on?
Who were the members of the Six?
Ooh, you're looking for that. Interesting.
That's what we're going after, right?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So with bribes, intimidation, research, all sorts of things, you reach out to all sorts of contacts in the city of Luskan. Luckily for you, Luskan has a very active criminal underworld, and people have ties here. With Auspicia Dran's help as well, you get even more. So there are 2 pieces of lore you get. The 6, from what you are able to gather, are made up of people who have been screwed over by Acquisitions Incorporated, basically. And their goal in life is to ruin Omen Dran, Jim Dark Magic, Benwin Bronzebottom, Viari, Morgaine, all of them. Ruin them all.
Not the A-team.
And you do get a name. You get the name
Lilia Starbit. Dun dun dun. Okay.
You get the name Splugoth. Splugoth the Returned is evidently a member of the Six, and is evidently the one who hired Slorax the Unstoppable.
What? I just get a name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you do find out also that he is evidently a goblin.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. Beyond that, though, he appears to be a mysterious fellow.
Did you put his name in Discord or whatever?
Splugoth, sure.
Yeah. I'm bad with names already, and that one's gonna be oof.
Splooge.
You also learn that it appears that Splugoth has recently been to Candlekeep. That's all the information you get. Those are the 2 pieces of lore. I also need you, Patience, to roll me a d6.
Oh boy! Here we go. I don't know if anyone else is using the dice in D&D Beyond, but it's been really laggy for me today. Like, everything else is fine. I also got a 6.
A 6? Wow, okay. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I was about to say, I think 6 is bad.
I'll let you decide on what exactly this is. The character or staff member leading the scrutineering activity comes into contact with a magical effect whose removal might require a sidetrack adventure. So,
oh, no.
What happens to Patience in his search through the Six? Which I'll
Callie's face right now.
Ooh, a table of bad shit. We could do that. Sure.
Is there like a curse table?
Could do like a wild magic table. That'd be fun.
Is he did he turn into a potted plant?
Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
Patience gets turned into a goblin because he was researching this person.
Interesting. I could go with that. Okay. So Patience goes out.
But is he still like...
Arlee's like, who is this? Who's this?
I like to
I'm just
imagine he's still
imagining-
just red though, like the
What
same color,
happened?
but
Yeah.
it's just a goblin.
He's got his scars still. He's just a little goblin. So
Yeah.
Tattoo.
He just
Tattoo,
looks
yeah.
a little bit like a kobold just because he's like brown.
So you
Oh.
go out.
I could be turned into a Verdant,
Oh, interesting.
which is
That's true.
specific for
That's
this
a new
adventure.
race.
Actually,
True.
no, that doesn't. That lore-wise, they don't make sense. I'm Goblin.
Yeah.
Goblin.
Okay. So when Patience returns, whatever foul far realm energy you ran into, someone in the Six did not like you looking around, and when you return, everybody sees that Patience is now a little goblin.
My armor doesn't. Hey guys, my armor doesn't
Patience,
fit
there's
anymore.
something different about you.
Oh,
Hello, friends.
Oh,
There you go.
I've always wanted one of
Azure
those.
Edge. Azure Edge is just like,
So cute.
I'm not sure about this. That might not have been intelligent, Patience. At least we gathered information on this enemy, though. That's that, I
That
guess.
might have not been intelligent patience.
I don't know how I feel about being wielded by a
That's-
goblin, but
That's the slogan of our entire group. That may not have been intelligent patience.
If he had a copper for every time anybody has said that, he would be the richest man.
That and also Solaris, no timepiece.
so that is what you get when you return, Patience. That's fun.
Okay.
Aralee.
I changed my
Yeah.
picture in D&D Beyond as well.
Oh,
Oh.
D&D Beyond.
Aralee.
Yeah, are you gonna have to draw him like a little goblin now?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
draw a
can-
little
I'll
goblin
do that.
patience.
That's great.
Oh my god.
He's so
I was just thinking as a
adorable.
DM, like what curse would be appropriate or whatever this magical affliction would
I
be.
love it.
And I'm like, that makes total
I love
sense.
it. It actually,
It's too green.
if you're a goblin for later on in this adventure, it'll make things quite interesting.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I need to see what goblins can do.
So, schmoozing, Aralee.
Yes.
You're going schmoozing.
I'm going
Uh,
schmoozing.
So,
I'm
for characters
worried.
in an ACK Inc. campaign, schmoozing is a carefully focused engagement of bargaining and influence designed to harvest contacts important to a franchise's interests. So, you go out,
Yes.
you undertake this activity, you have to look and play the part of a confident
Yes.
franchisee. Dress
Of
well, spend money,
course.
give gifts to new friends, and so forth. So schmoozing with laborers and other working class folk might incur a 10 gold piece fee, with expenses escalating to 100 gold pieces or more for schmoozing with professionals and business rivals.
Oh.
At the
I would be
highest level,
schmoozing
at the highest level with nobles or ranking members of a faction might incur expenses of 250 gold pieces or more for the impressive social display that will be required.
Can you guys lend me some money? I'll give you some later.
How much money you
I-
want?
I like to think you're at the bar, and a little goblin hand's just like, here you go.
Oh,
Oh, patience. Thank you. Oh.
How tall is patience now?
I gotta look it up, but I'm giving you 250.
Oh, thank you.
excellent.
Okay.
I just need to know if he's taller than me now. Still taller
I think he
than me.
still is. Gnomes are really like the only thing shorter than gnomes is
are very
kobolds.
short. And you're short on the short end for gnomes, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, let me
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 and 5 inches. She's grown over.
let me pull up Volo's guide because Volo's guide has the charts, so I'll roll all that determinately.
So Aralee,
Yes.
you have to determine if you want to establish relations with a specific NPC or with a general representative of a group. First off.
Is there a specific NPC that you would
Well, what? First off, I mean, I guess what are you trying to get information on? Are you trying to get information on like one of the places that you could be going or something like that?
You know.
I don't want to put like words into your mouth, but you might want to talk to Dralaxel people.
Oh, Reagandareth.
Oh God.
Breaking you. Thank you.
Interesting.
I can do that.
I already have an
You
idea.
don't have to. Like, you don't have to. I'm just putting, like, ideas.
Hmm.
You do you.
Would they be more interested, Dylan, what I think, be more interested in talking to Aralee or the beheader or
Ooh.
Lady Aralee Maryland of Evermeet?
Don't
Ooh,
you know
the fan.
That's a good question. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. As it turns out, just Aralee.
Just Aralee.
Just Aralee. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Go put the fan away then.
I
Just
mean, you
Aralee.
can hold the fan.
That's true. Yeah. So as it turns out, from your first you got to make me a persuasion check first off, I guess, to determine the effectiveness
Persuasion?
of the schmoozing.
How about
If you
performance?
Okay, I'll allow it.
Playing the part.
If you are an obviator, you get a +1 bonus, or if your character has a background related to those they attempt to schmooze, such as a criminal schmoozing with other criminals, a guild artisan schmoozing a guild master, and so forth.
Count if it's elf schmoozing with
What is your
elf.
background, Aralee?
Haunted one.
Haunted. Interesting. I don't think it
got
would
crap.
apply. I don't think it
No.
would apply.
But I did get a 24 on my performance check.
Whoa! Holy cow. Okay. So that's 21 plus on the table again. The character establishes the desired contacts and gains a favor as a result of their
Ooh.
schmoozing skill. So I will say, with your schmoozing, Reagandareth is very taken with you, Lady Aralee. In fact, you learn that the recently reestablished Arcane Brotherhood, which was destroyed when Waterdeep took over Luskan 100 years ago, it turns out that the Arcane Brotherhood is actually led and was reestablished for Jarlaxle's older brother, who is currently staying in Luskan, hiding from Drow authorities after a certain incident where he may have summoned accidentally a couple demon lords into the middle of the Drow capital city.
Who
How
hasn't
goes-
done that?
Yeah, Gromf Bainray is in Luskan, hiding out in Luskan, as it turns out, and is in charge of the Arcane Brotherhood. And you, with your schmoozing, are actually able to get like an audience with him, essentially.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Hell yeah.
you make your way to the host tower of the Arcane, the headquarters of the Arcane Brotherhood, which is on one of the islands at the river mouth that Luskan is around. And the tower is this like ancient elven edifice that looks like a giant stone tree, basically, with basically the branches being like separate towers attached to the larger one. And you eventually, you go in, you schmooze, you do your thing, and whatever you do, you get a favor from Gromf Bainray of I guess my choice or something, or like he owes you a favor of some sort. I also want you to roll me a d6, however. Aralee.
5.
5. Okay, that makes perfect sense for Gromf. Okay. The character or staff member regrets giving a contact a personal item, a drop of blood, or a lock of hair. It seemed like a great idea at the time. So somehow, you give Gromf something personal that, he has now.
Oh, man. I don't want to give him my hair. I'll give him my my signet ring for my noble house.
Interesting. He says, Yes, I think my brother will he'll find some use for this, as will I, I'm sure. Thank you, Lady Aralee. I owe you that favor. And I don't know if there's any rules specifically for favors. I'll let you think about it until next time. What exactly you want Gromp to give you, or you can hold on to it in your pocket for later.
I will think about it.
All right. Sunspot, you want to explore territory.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you direct the expedition. Yada yada yada. What territory would you like to try exploring?
Is it like related to the places we're going to, sort of?
It could be. You could also name something else if you'd like,
Because I think he would want to learn more about cars.
Cars, excellent. Okay.
Because like also he's like, I kind of know that place.
Okay. So you are directing this expedition and must make a wisdom survival check to determine the outcome.
Real quick,
Okay.
do I still keep the sixth finger of my left hand?
Yes. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
If you are a cartographer or an occultant, you get a +2 bonus. If you spend extra work weeks, which basically extra time, you get a +1 bonus for each one spent exploring. You also get a +1 for every additional 200 gold pieces you spend on the expedition.
I will spend 400 gold pieces to get a +2.
Very nice. Okay.
And would I possibly get advantage since I'm like familiar-ish with this area? Like, I don't know how familiar I am with it.
I would say not too familiar.
Okay, that's fine.
It's familiar, but not too familiar.
Yeah.
Not familiar.
Yeah. 26.
26. Holy cow. Okay. So in that case, a 26 is an ally or a useful monster. The dwelling of a useful ally, such as a sage or a former franchise member, is discovered. This ally can become a source of lore, providing insights into one or more campaign secrets. Let's see. You can make one-time use of the ally to lower franchise costs, after which they depart. Or your expedition locates instead a monster that is either willing to help or can be tamed.
I'm going to go with the monster because I feel like that may be more beneficial for us.
Okay. Monster. So I will say the monster.
Friend.
Let's see. The monster.
Is it going to help us or we can tame it? So I'm like, that's probably going to be useful.
The monster could serve as a scout or spy, alerting the franchise to danger, or it could serve as a mount or guardian and be based in the franchise headquarters. Such as a monster remains with the franchise as long as its costs are covered and it is treated well.
I'm going to say, well, I technically already have a mount with Umbra, so I'm going to say use it as a scout or spy to like keep an eye on the 6.
Scout or spy. Got it. So your expedition comes back with that sort of information, and I'll figure out what exactly the monster is.
Yeah, that's fine.
In the future. Also, roll me a d6, Sunspot.
Okay. Also a 5.
A 5. Oh, in your expedition, you also learn that there are outsiders who are already being drawn to Kars, and they might get in the way of franchise operations.
Okay. It's my tribe. Come on, guys.
So that is what you learn from your guys' franchise activities. Afterwards, the battle balloon arrives with Flabbergast and everything. And do you guys hop aboard?
Hop aboard looking like this?
Exactly.
Patience, there's something different about you, and I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Did you change your hair or?
I think he got a haircut. Yeah, look at him.
Oh, that's nice.
Yami scruffles Patience's hair.
At least you noticed his haircut.
Ow! Ow!
Wait,
Okay. A little hostile.
Lilia's the most passive-aggressive little gnome.
Jeez.
I think Yami takes about 20 burn damage on that one.
Sorry I didn't mention it. I noticed it. I just didn't mention it. Jeez.
Can I...
I'm kidding.
Before we go, can I get like something that fits better? Because I went from 6'1" to 4'2", and I was wearing half plate.
Flabbergast says, "We have an armory on board the battle balloon. All acquisitions Inc. brand, of course."
Oh,
I
okay.
could just hem your
Don't
clothes.
worry, wait. Don't worry. I can fix it up for you if you want.
Patience gets nice little clothes on. You go.
Well,
you guys
I'm
all
thinking
hop
I'm thinking more of like he can't wear that armor anymore.
aboard.
It's too big.
Things to think about.
You can.
But I think with guys getting on the battle balloon, headed for Kars, I think this is where we should end it for this week.
Oh,
And as we're on the
Alright.
battle balloon, Sunspot is just very like, oh no, we're going very close to home. Like the reality
Sure
just
are.
hits. It's like, wait.
Wait a minute.
And Lilia pats you on the thigh, and she says,
And-
"Don't worry, it's gonna be okay."
The bare thigh because I'm still in my
Sure.
Daisy Dukes.
And Dylan, I think I will save you some help, and I will draw the new patients for the overlay, I guess.
Ooh, I love it. All right. It'll take about 2 days at the speed the battle balloon goes to get across the north, the savage frontier, to the high forest. Next time, I hope you will join us, audience, as we begin episode 5 of Acquisitions Incorporated, Hide and Seek.
Episode 5, episode 10.
Episode 5 of episode 10. Let's go around. Let's go around real quick and do some plug-a-roonies. Aya.
Me?
Yeah, what do you want to do? What do you got going on?
You shouldn't have. Hey, everybody. You can find me at iGolder on all the places, because that is my name. I do commissions and arts, and next Thursday is Saffron Academy. So,
Yeah.
magic school, magic mysteries, things happening. Find out, go there, see the thing.
Scott and Callie's characters being thrown out a window, I think. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a window, just down like
A balcony.
a big
Oh, just a giant chute. Okay, yeah. Great.
Atrium.
That's
That's
much
the one.
better.
Yeah, they're just falling down like a 30-foot tall atrium. It's fine.
Yeah.
No,
Fine.
story tall.
Jamie, how about you? Got anything going on? You know anything you talk
No.
about?
I just
Any
got a
words
bunch
of
of home
wisdom?
games I play in where we don't stream it. We actually have it tonight where
Ooh.
we stumbled upon a sleeping white dragon.
Oh.
So me,
fun.
I'm like, hey, let's attack it while it's asleep. The rest of the party's like, guys, let's just walk away from it. And I'm like, so I may just like cast Blade on the dragon and just start the fight. We don't know yet.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
You'll have to tell us about it next time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a
please.
grave cleric, so I'm just gonna be like, nope,
Oh.
Blight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really all I've got.
Callie,
Hi.
what do you got going on?
Hi. You can find me at Callie on Twitter. I do art and I have commissions open. It would be great if you commissioned me on Tuesday. This Tuesday. I am DMing for the first time, basically.
I forgot things, but
This campaign called Unwritten. It's about fairy tales, and it's gonna be fun. I've written a lot of stuff about it, and it's ridiculous. And it's on this channel at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, so check it out.
Yeah.
that's it for me.
Sorry, I forgot. I did make a little merch thing for
Oh, that's
Unreal.
true.
On Redbubble, you can get all kinds of goodies about Scotty's 2 red dads. So if you want to support red dads,
Yeah.
go check it out.
Yeah, check it out. And hey, Tuesday you can meet the rat dads, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rad dads, rad dads.
Speaking of Scott and his rat dads, Scott, what do you got going on?
Oh, what a segue.
Well, if you like this show, there are many other D&D shows and non-D&D shows on this channel, like the one we mentioned earlier. That's going to be on Tuesday. So if you like this show and the other shows, you can check out the playlist down below, and they have all of the backlogs. So if you wanted to catch up, like you got halfway through here, or hypothetical, you just started next game and Patience is a goblin, and you're like, why is Patience a goblin? You can go down there into the playlist and check out the last episode.
The last episode we did, I think, was one of my favorite sessions of D&D I've ever run. So
yeah, that was
forward to that.
I really liked that encounter in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, you can follow me on Twitter. My hashtag is right below me, or whatever you call that. Whatever the kids call it these days. And
kids.
And I have on my profile a flow page that has all my other social media links, including my stuff on the DMs Guild. My 2 biggest ones are Zebediah's fishing equipment and techniques. Goes really great with the new Icewind Dale adventure. So if you want to expand more in your ice fishing and whatnot, my Zebediah hat. You can get that. It's a copper bestseller. So if that means anything, then there you go. And then
that's amazing.
I also have a Warlock patron called Connection to All, which is Lilia, pretty much. But it can be whoever you want it to be. It's the Power of Friendship Warlock.
It's just a Power of Friendship, yes.
And
which I do
soon
believe you can see in action on this channel in Scott's Ravenloft Humblewood game.
Mm-hmm. And soon, I'm not going to give an exact date, there will be 2 evocations and a cantrip added to the patron.
There you go.
They're very good. Little good shit that we figured that might be interesting to add.
And
look forward to that.
Oh, and tonight at 7 is our Dark Matter campaign, Mysteries of the Silver Fleet, where we're in like a ship docking bay right now, and some totally not dragon disguised as a humanoid tiefling. He's like a hellfire worm. I know he's a hellfire worm. Because Blake really likes hellfire worms from 3rd edition. And he has offered us a deal to help save the verse or whatever. So we'll see where that leads tonight.
Indeed. Check that out. Check all these wonderful games out. Check everything out. And do join us next time we play here. More Acquisitions Incorporated Chaos Crew fun. Toodaloo, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.